Hallo, welcome, willkommen to Whipping It 1, 2, 3 with Michi. This is a new segment that I'm starting. Today is a trial run, trial time and day. This may change because the Saturdays YouTube streets are pretty busy and I get pretty busy. So we're here today and I'm so happy to see you guys. This is a continuing segment that was started by our lovely Tiffany Hansen, Crochet with Tiffany. She started it. She did the Knockout Wednesday. She couldn't continue. She was asking if somebody was interested. And I said, you know what? I would love to. I really enjoyed her segment because it gives us the time, the chance to finish a project with friends. Hello, everyone coming in. I'm not going to be able to greet everyone separate in the chat, obviously, because we only have an hour. Well, probably a few minutes longer because I haven't started the stopwatch yet. So if you have a yarn room to clean up, sort your yarn. If you have any projects that need to be wrapped up, if you have chores, maybe you want to fold a basket of socks or laundry and just listen to us. Yes, Air Lover Marjorie, Tiffany is awesome. I've been following her for several years now, been a member of hers for several years. We meet, and I think even today I am missing our meeting because she has a meeting every other Saturday on her website in her crochet club at this time. So she's probably not going to be able to come, but that's okay. There's replay, and I hope to make her proud. I hope we can do this. So I'm curious, what did you bring? What projects or chores or whips did you bring that you're going to be working on? We're going to work on one for 20 minutes. Then you're going to drop it. You're going to stop and you're going to move on to the next. Katie's Bignona Fart says, excuse me, please don't remind me of my laundry. Now is the chance. Take 20 minutes and go do some laundry. I usually do that when Mara goes live on Sundays after my Sunday Fun Day live. That's usually when I do my laundry, is on Mara's live. Tank says she's crocheting a shrug with sleeves. You got plenty of chores. Yes. You got 8 rows left of his Ruby Dreams. Oh, Panda, amazing. So you're almost done. Awesome. A blanket, cleaning my desk, and then back to my blanket. Love that, Denise. I love that. You came with a plan. I brought my first project, and I just had to grab some darning needles. First project, weaving in ends. I love weaving in ends. I absolutely love it. It gives me a sense of satisfaction when they're weaved in, and I'm just like, yes, now the project is done. Makes me feel good. And it's just a no-brainer kind of activity that you can do listening to podcasts, listening to TV, watching a movie, because you don't have to count stitches. You don't have to make, you can make mistake. There's no mistake to make weaving in ends. Linda Padilla says, working on Peak My Interest Boggy Blanket. Mama Winch, love to see you. I'm working on a tablecloth for my mom's birthday and nothing else. Hey, that's okay. You got tummy issues. Oh, no. Yes, I'm working on Marshmallow Kiss Blanket. Love it. Pebbles says, number 1, crochet. Number 2, sew together. Number 3, put on a special something. Awesome, bunny. Awesome. I'm going to grab a darning needle, Boggy Creek blanket, and mittens for donation. I am starting the clock, y'all. I don't have a second iPad that I could set up. I'm going to think of something. Where you guys can see the timer. I am starting it on my phone, and I'm starting it now. If you want to set your alarm, I am starting 20 minutes. Let's get the 20 minutes going here. Starting now. There it is. I guess I could put it up here. Can you see it? Not so close, is it? How about the girls? Can Mini Michi me and Mini Sister hold it? Maybe. All right. 20 minutes. I finished my second Michi's Blushing Teal. Same yarn used, but with the different center. It is finished, and it just has a few little ends to weave in. The border, however, is a little different because this is going to, oh shoot, 20, 40, 60? No, 20 minutes. No, 20 minutes. It's an hour, right? Don't confuse me. 20, 40, 60. There's 60 minutes in an hour. Right. Samantha, scheduling conflict. She is a very, very busy lady. This is her full-time job. Her YouTube and her website and her crochet club is her full-time job. And she just didn't, it's scheduling conflict in time. Yeah. I'm overtime already, and that's okay. Tank, that's okay. It's okay. It's my first time. We're matching. Oh, good grief! We're mathing. Yes, we're mathing, and I'm doing math. Yes, and it's okay. So I'm gonna get my darning needle ready here. So, however, I was gonna show you my border. So this is the Michi's Blushing Teal, my pattern that I just released, and the tutorial I'm working on for you guys. Yes, I'm so excited. But the editing is gonna be the death of me, I think. That's what I'm so... You refuse to do math on weekends? You're so funny, Ellen. You're too funny. I love her. You guys should check her out. But I don't want to say her age, but when I watch Ellen, I feel like I'm with my grandma, my aunt, and my mom. She's just such a lovely lady. I really enjoy you, Ellen, and I really like the shawl that you made with my pattern. My pattern is available for everyone. For all of my members on the Liebling level, it's available for free. There is a special post on my members' posts with a coupon code, and then you can purchase it on my website, or it is up for purchase on my website. But that's what I'm finishing. The border is a little different because this is going to a special someone. I am probably daughter's age. Okay. But I don't know if you can see, I put a little shell stitch border on it. I made the border a little different. Absolutely. 20 minutes of eating breakfast and feeding the pets or petting the cats. Absolutely. Yes, you do that. Take 20 minutes just to chill. Take 20 minutes to check your emails. I did that yesterday. Oh boy, I have a story to tell. So I did, as I'm starting to weave in my ends, I did some giveaways for some gift cards. And one of the winners chose Premier Yarns, which I'm an affiliate with. But, gift cards are gift cards. I don't get no break on those. I don't even get any break on the yarn either. But if you use my link to Premier, then I get a little kickback from it. But other than that, I have no other benefits, no other discounts or anything. So when I purchased that gift card, it wouldn't arrive. It said, so I got my receipt, but then it didn't send me the email for the gift card. I love Rena's website, Rena's Thread and Crafts, because you can send the gift card directly to the recipient. The same with Amazon. You can send the gift card directly to the person, but you can't with Premier Yarns. It comes to the buyer, to me. And I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'm like, this is crazy. So I was like, okay, 2 hours went by, 3 hours went by, 4 hours went by. And I'm like, okay, I got to contact customer service. I went through my junk mailbox. I went through everything. It was not there. I contacted customer service. They had me go to my receipt, send gift card again, send gift card again. I did it. And they were like, yeah, we can see the timestamps that you requested that. But you're sure you don't have it? I'm like, I'm sure. I'm getting emails left and right, but I'm not getting yours. Where is it? So they're like, okay, let's see. You know when I got it? last night at 11 o'clock, I got bam, 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 the notifications. It took them 12 hours to send me that gift card. So I hope Billy Joe, if you're here, Billy Joe Murray, I hope you saw the card in your email last night. I emailed it to you. Yeah, it was past midnight. And I did all the Amazon winners, and I did the Etsy. One person asked for patterns from Etsy, and I sent her those. So I hope that all went well. And hello, everybody that's coming in. But yeah, that was kind of disappointing that I don't know. I don't know if it was just an internet issue, if this was just has anybody else purchased gift cards from Premier before? No, Samantha, I'm actually not tired because even though I was up really early and had to go and drive. All right, I need to find my scissors. But no, I'm not. Are you tired? I think Samantha gets the best sleep of all of us. I think she has a set schedule for bedtime. All right, I got one end weaved in. How are you guys doing? Okay. Yes, it's morning time, but yeah, I mean, some people may be tired. Maybe some people are not in the morning time. We have maybe Julia here. She is in the UK, which is now dinner time at little after a quarter after 5. You are tired, Diane? You know, I always, every morning, like this morning too, I said, okay, we got to get up early. We got to get to Tulsa early. But then maybe in the afternoon, I can take a nap. It's not going to happen. But I tell myself that to kind of like, I'm making myself feel better. I'm like, you know what? You can take a nap later. But, oh, thank you, Mimi. Thank you. But no nap today because we will be busy. We will be busy. I will be going to town with my daughter. She wants to do a little bit of back to school shopping. Hello, Billy Joe Murray. Did you get my email with your gift card finally? Because they finally mailed it to me close to midnight last night. And you're feeling really cranky too. Oh no. Do you need a Snickers bar? You need a treat? Hello, Oma C. How are you? Oh no. Oh, I hope everything is okay between Oma C and Tank. Oma C says she misses you very much. Maybe we can make it all better today. All right. I am about, I have this little tool, but it's not in my basket here, but I have this little felting tool. It has like these little needles, and when you weave in ends and then you use that tool, it kind of enforces it. It kind of protects it. So, but I don't have that. I'm trying to think which Notion bag has it. It may be in this one. I have lots of project bags and lots of maybe it's in here. If it's not in this one, I don't know. I got one over here, but it's a little pink. You got it. Awesome, Billy Joe. Awesome. I'm glad because yeah, it took them forever to email that to me. And then I went ahead and I emailed customer service and told them, yay, finally got it, so they can calm down, which they're not working until Monday morning again. That's another thing with Premier customer service. They're only working Monday through Friday. Okay, this end is weaved in as well. Okay. Because this shawl is gonna go to our lovely Melissa because she was gifted, this was paid forward to her. I think I got all my ends weaved in. you guys. I only had 2, I think. She is Crochet in Agreement. Crochet in Agreement. She hasn't been active on her channel. I hope maybe receiving this shawl will get her back the itch to come back online. I hope that would be awesome to see her back. But yes, this was gifted to her by Terry, Crafty333. Her name is Teresa. She paid this beautiful gift forward to her. So I'm gonna ship this off. It is absolutely stunning. I am not blocking it. It really doesn't need it. Maybe she wants to block it when she gets it, but I think it's very flowy. It's very beautiful. I do like the little edging I did. I changed it up just a little bit. I got up at 5:30, Samantha, if you're asking me. I got up early, way too early for a Saturday. Thank you so much. The colors, yes, her favorite colors are teal and turquoise and maroon. And I thought, that's perfect. I hope she's going to love it. So yes, I'm going to pack it up. I got a little clothing, you know, those gift boxes for Christmas where you can put like shirts and stuff in it. I got one of those, and I got some tissue paper, and I'm gonna fold it up nicely, write her a little note, and then ship it off. And I hope she will like that. Oh, I'm sure it will. Oh, it's Janet, right? Janet, almost Heaven Handmaids. Janet, is that correct? I think so. But yeah, this is it. Isn't it beautiful? I really love that. And this is the Rena's cake, the Michi's Blushing Teal, just the opposite way. This one started with the white, and this one ended in the white. So I am just the first whip. This is my first whip, and I just had a few ends to weave in. And because we have 7 minutes to spare, I'm going to drink my breakfast, if that's okay with you. I'm just going to have a few little sips because I need to have something in my tummy. And it's already 11:20, and I can feel it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Heather. Heather Harthon. Thank you, thank you. I would love to do it every Saturday, but I don't know what time slot. So there will be a poll. I don't want to interrupt any of the Saturday schedules because I would love for everybody to be able to come, but then there's a lot of content creators that have their own shows to put on. I am almost feeling back to my normal self. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. Yes. I hope I never see the Bavarian stitch. Oh, it's a nice stitch though. And I'm sure it's going to look beautiful. Yes. Mine started in black and then just starting to transition to orange. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. This is my favorite protein shake, you guys. I don't ever buy anything else. It's the Premier Protein, not sponsored. It's just me buying it myself. Premier Protein. But if they want to sponsor me, hello, because this is the only shake I drink. Really, it has 30 grams of protein. Total fat is 3 grams. It has total carbohydrates of 5 grams. Sugars 1. And this is my favorite, the cafe latte. It's like a cup of coffee. I have not tried the banana one. I really have not tried the banana, but I've tried chocolate, vanilla, cookies and cream, cinnamon bun. What else? There were some others, and I was not impressed. This is still the one I come back to. I still come back to this one because it has the cup of coffee, and I think that's why I like it. I have those in my fridge too. Same flavor. Yeah, we're vibing. I love it. I love it. It is so good. It is so good. It's not so sweet like the chocolate or the vanilla. It's sweet, but it's, yeah. I love it. It's like when you go and get a iced coffee somewhere, but better. It does. It has not very strong coffee flavor. You got to try it. Just go give it a try, Diane. They sell, this is the one that comes in a box with 12 because they didn't have the skinny bottles in the box. They were sold out because I ordered this actually on Amazon and have them delivered to my house. It's a little cheaper, but Walmart sells the boxes and they sell them separate as well. Butterscotch, haven't tried that one. I should try that. Und hallo Rosalie, wie geht's? Ich hoffe, du hast einen schönen Morgen und schön dich zu sehen. Curious to know what is the most time you've had to frog a project? Me, 6 times. I was bound and determined to successfully do the crisscross Afghan blanket pattern for my pastor. That pattern was a beast. So, are you asking how many times did you have to frog one specific project? Then my answer is 3. 3 was my most started on one project, but frogging itself all the time. Endless, countless. I wouldn't be able to count how many times. But if you're asking one specific project, 3 times. Yes. I had to start it 3 times. Actually, after the second time, I put it away and then did it again and then put it away and then finally finished it. You want to try all the flavors of the shakes? There are so many flavors, but this is the one I always come back to. It's my favorite. Fun fact. Keep that in mind because there will be a trivia with Michi coming up soon. So just saying. Mm-hmm. We got 2.5 minutes. Sweet Michi, I'm switching from crocheting to putting a load in the washer. Yes. Awesome. I love that. I did 4 frogs on one project. Then I changed to a different project. Right. That sounds like me, Stefan. That's exactly what I mean. I got so frustrated. And then because we all try to be perfect, right? And then when I see, like, for example, there is one error. This is just the prototype. That's the only reason why I said I'm okay with it. But there is one shell stitch in here that only has 4 stitches instead of 5. And I saw that and I was like, oh no. Should I frog it? And I'm like, you know what? No, because this is just the prototype. But if it was the finished project, I mean, if it was the project, I would have had to frog it. But I didn't because it's just the prototype. All right, we got 1 minute. And then we'll switch. I have them in my shopping cart. Oh my God, they're beautiful. But my daughter comes first today. She has to come first. I have them in my shopping cart. Furls, those grape, they are so pretty. If you have the funds, go to Ola Joe's page. She is a Furls affiliate. I have a Furls link as well, but she actually has a code. Ola Joe 15. If it still works, it worked for me the other day. Our operating crocheting sailor, that's Ola Joe, and she has Ola Joe 15 for 15% off. So if you want to use that, if you haven't used it yet, it's easy to add another double crochet. No, it's not bothering me at all, Rosalie, because it's the prototype. So yeah, I'm good. But yes, it would be easy to add. All right, 10 seconds. Go ahead. I am grabbing my little bee baby, and we're gonna go ahead and start again. Oh, okay, pause it. I guess I have to turn the other one off first. Why is it not turning off? There we go. Got it. All right. Start. Here we go. Here we go. So I got my Hobby Lobby Baby Bee, and I call it, I keep saying cinnamon, but it's actually gingerbread. But I always say cinnamon. It's gingerbread color. And I'm going to work on my little dress. It's inside out, but it has my little mama stitch in the itty bitty mama stitch. I call it the mama stitch. It's the pineapple cluster stitch. It's not a puff stitch, even though it is a puff stitch, but they call it a cluster stitch. It's a little bit different than the puff stitch. And then it's just some shell stitches for the skirt. And that's what I'm going to be working on. And I'm working on with it with a 4mm crochet hook. This is a DK weight. It is a 3 light, and it's asking for a 4.5mm crochet hook, but I'm using a 4. I'm using a 4. So here we go. And I'm using my furls. And I think this is the gray. No, it's kind of the rose gold. Rose gold? It's not rose gold. Is it copper? I don't know. It's not the rose gold. I think it's like the copper matte that I'm using. And it's a G hook. It's a 4mm. Yes, and here we are. This is my beginning, and there's my stitch marker. Got my little, I used the 7, no, for no reason. I just grabbed it. I always like the lever, I guess the lever hook better, but now I'm starting to like, what is this clasp called, you guys? The ring. What do you call this? Is this, because of course now I can't open it. I like these. It's a titanium color. Gotcha. Lobster. So this is the lobster, or is this the lever? Okay, I'm getting confused. Handcuff. It's a handcuff. Lobster claw. Lever back. What? I thought the lever was the other one. I thought the lever was the one with the little... It's a lever back earring finding. So this lobster now, I know too. I'm going to buy some more. No, it's not a lobster claw. So this is the lever. So the lobster claw is what I used to like. So the lobster claw is the one with the little thingy-majiggy, right? And this is a lever back. Okay, I like these. I really do. I like those. And I actually got these in a set from our lovely Brenda, Knots and Loops. She sold those on her Etsy, and I got a whole little packet of them. Aha, there they are. And they're on a ring. And they have numbers on them. So you could use them to remind yourself of what crochet hook size you used. And in our members traveling blanket, the 5 will be on there, and that will need to stay on there. Yeah. So that way we all know we're using a 5mm crochet hook. But this time I just picked one. I didn't even pay attention. I could change it to the 4, but that's okay. You got those 2 from Miss Brenda? Yes. Awesome. So yeah, I'm just gonna work on my little skirt. Everybody switched. What did you switch to? We know Ola Jo, she's doing laundry. And yeah, on this one I actually have to count a little bit. But I want to finish it. I want to get to, that's why I thought, this is a perfect project to bring with me today, to just, even if it's just a row that I'm on there. Whoops, water bottle fell on keyboard and said hello on its own. Oh no. Oh no. And hello, Bonnie. I like plastic stitch markers. Yes, I do have plastic stitch markers as well. I use them all. I have all kinds of stitch markers, but I've learned that I really like this kind of close, this kind of clasp, that I actually like it. Because when you buy them, they ask you, do you want lobster claw or do you want leather? And I'm like, I don't know which is which. So now I know. The temperature where I am, it's pretty warm at 92 degrees. I believe Nightbot should work, so you could put in weather and your zip code, I believe, and it can tell you where your temperature. Getting ready to soak some yarn. Oh, our lovely Katie's been yarnified. She dyes some beautiful yarn. All right, here we go. Another shell. There you go. Weather for Fort Collins. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 76. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. Weather for Longview, 92. That's about what it's here. Somebody type in 74434. And we'll see. My watch tells me 92. But, you know, Nightbot, I don't know. What's the word to drop your channel? You can drop your channel, Samantha, if you will do it one time, please. It is the German word for channel. It's Kanal. Kanal. Of my wrap, I'm almost done with Michael's wrap. You use a color like this? Oh, I bet it's beautiful. I love how this yarn, how these stitches, I made it in yellow, and now I'm making it in this gingerbread, and it's just absolutely beautiful, showing up all the stitches. I really like it. I like this yarn. Yeah, I worked it up in yellow, and I believe I shared pictures on my Facebook page, Michi's Crochet Nook and Friends, if you're interested to become a member over there. There should be a link. There should be a link in my about. You loaded your washer too? I love it. Woohoo, 88 in Ottawa. That's pretty warm too. Pensacola Beach is such a beautiful beach. I absolutely loved that when we were there. 82 degrees. That's nice. I love it. Everybody doing their chores. I love it. Yeah, so I think I want to go back to the cafe and cats with Annalise, maybe for a little treat after clothing shopping. That kid is really hard to shop clothes for. She really is. I want to make her a shirt, a back to school shirt, but she is so darn picky. I'm going to have her pick the yarn. It's 92 here. Yep, that's what my mind says too. And Kendall is not that far from me. It's going to be a hot one. It was really nice this morning, though. It was really nice driving up. I saw Cinnamon Swirl Berry Twist in Michael's. No, I emailed you back, and I emailed you back the picture, the difference. That Berry Twist is close, but instead of the blue stripe part, it has pink, and that's the difference. It's close, and the colors are muted. They're not as bright. I did email you back with a picture of the one I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm looking for Cinnamon Swirl Jam Swirl cakes. Diane, very busy multitasking, feeling good at the moment. Aw, good. And Mr. Sailor is resting. I'm jealous. Isn't it always the same? No, not the berry jam. It's called Jam Swirl, not berry jam. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. Got it right here. Okay, this is Jam Swirl. You see this color here? You see how bright the colors are. The berry swirl is muted, they're toned down, and this variegated part is pink. That's the difference. I don't know why they got rid of this, but this is called Jam Swirl. Jam Swirl. Jam Swirl. And the difference is that colorway right here. This is replaced with a pink, and the colors all together are muted. They're softer. See the difference? This is what I'm looking for. I need to contact our lovely Ginger, because Ginger and her mom yarn emporium is what I call it, because they're beyond stash. They're an emporium. They could open a yarn store. They could open a Joann's with their yarn. I'm wondering if she has any. No, it's not on Mercari either. I can't find any anywhere. Can't find any. Mm-mm. This one was gifted to me. This one was sent to me. Yes. By the lovely Deborah. She had one and she shared it with me. Yes, our lovely Deborah Richardson. So this is my one, but I need more. Yes. No, I haven't seen Zoila. She's probably exhausted from the auction yesterday. And I still need to go and pay, by the way. I need to, because I was kind of, I have Diana D. If you're in the chat, I was kind of leery about the PayPal because I have her in my PayPal contacts, but it's different. So I don't know if she made a different one for her. Right, Nisi? I thought that she actually may have that. Exactly. I thought if somebody has it, it would be her in her emporium. And Crystal, I love your name. Crystal Atnip. It's kind of like Crystal Catnip. You missed the auction. There will be another. There will be another one. Yeah, there will be another one. Jennifer, Cinnamon Stitches might have some. Ooh, yeah, but I know she's a busy channel. I don't know. Her and Ginger both are really busy. I'm going to try reaching out. Yes. And if you, anybody of you, I'm willing to barter with yarn or pay you for it. Because I really would like at least one more or two. That would be great. We have 7.5 minutes left. Let's see if I can get this row done. I hope you guys are working on your projects. My husband is watching some sort of game. I can hear the whistles. Is there a soccer game going on? Are my soccer buddies here? Is Matt here? It's got her picture on her PayPal. Okay, Diane. So then that is the one I have in my contacts, but then that's not the one that popped up when I typed in the info that was given yesterday. Okay, then I will send it to the one with her picture. Okay, thank you. Because I'm always worried about that. You're sending a bunch of money to someone and then it might not get there, or it might get to somebody else. Yeah, so we're definitely going to have to come up with a time. I mean, this time works for me, except for every other Saturday because I'm missing Tiffany's gathering. And then the other every other Saturday, I have a standing appointment. So we're going to have to, I want to push it back a little bit or push it up early. So we'll have to see. The cinnamon swirl cake, Sanita, the cinnamon swirl jam swirl. It's discontinued. It's the jam swirl cinnamon, the cinnamon swirl cakes, jam swirl. Yeah. True, Sherry. You're right. It's kind of, you don't have any of those. It's a really nice yarn. Those cinnamon swirl cakes are really nice. But of course, my favorite colorway was discontinued. And it was discontinued fairly early in the game. I mean, it was barely out. I barely made that shawl, and then it was difficult to get a hold of them. And now, I mean, they still have them in other colorways. But that that particular one is no longer. Why do they do that to us? You know, they do that a lot. You get used to yarn, or you fall in love with a special yarn, and then it's no longer available. Michi, I put that in the Google bar and it came up at Michael's. No way. Jam swirl. Jam swirl. Not berry swirl. Not berry jam. Just jam. Because there is a berry jam. Because I Googled it yesterday myself and it's not anywhere. Not even on Etsy. Not even on anybody. Oh, got a little, there we go. Still working on your Boggy Creek, okay. But you should be switching. That's the point of doing this. So your projects get a little love. You know, like a little. But I mean, if you want to just work on one project, that is your priority and prerogative. Yeah, I don't know how long. I think I want to make this dress a little longer, and then I'm going to make some bloomers. If I have enough of the yarn, I should have enough. Okay. All right. Message me the link. But I don't think it's the right one. Jam swirl. Unless the gods heard me and they were like, okay, Michaela is asking for it. We need to bring it back. So what are your plans for the rest of the day? Yes. Lion Brand. Yes. Lion Brand is really bad. Oh, hello, Jess. Hello, hello. I love you too. So happy to see you. Did you bring a project? Did you bring a whip, or are you doing any chores? We have 2 minutes, about 2.5 minutes left for this second part, and then we're going to our last. My goodness, time flies so fast. But yeah, what is everybody going to do today? Any big plans? Any movie plans? My husband wants to watch a movie tonight. It's with Michael Keaton. He says there's dementia involved and CIA, and it's something about Knox. Knox, Knox, is in the title, but I don't recall the exact title. But he is very adamant that we are going to watch that today. And Happy Gilmore #2 again. I still haven't seen it. He's seen it twice now, and he wants to watch it again with me. It must be really good then. Bagging and tagging my makes. Nice. I got the polka dot colors you got in it. Well, the berry jam has the polka dots, but the polka dots are pink, and this one is blue or dark purple, navy, kind of a blueberry colored. It's about Fort Knox, I think. Yeah, it's something. He says he doesn't know exactly, but he says it's about a guy, CIA, and he's got dementia or something. Okay, Bonnie, I will check it. My plans the rest of the day is reading an audiobook followed by teaching Rob a simple crochet washcloth. Oh, nice. I love that. I love that he is, and one of my walk lives as long as I'm not in bad pain. Nice. I love that he is trying smaller projects, because I remember at the beginning he was like all about the bigger weight yarn. So that's good to hear. I like that. And a walk sounds nice. That's what I miss about Germany. I miss my home, because there you can walk everywhere. You don't have to have a vehicle. You can get your bicycle and just go places. And I miss that the most. I miss that the most. Just get out of the house and just walk places. I miss that. And you just watched Happy Gilmore too. Hilarious. Sabrina, that makes me happy because it's always, there we go. It's always hard when you have a sequel and you're worried about, is it as good as the first one? Michi, it's called Knox Goes Away. Tina, that's it. Yes, Knox Goes Away. That's what he wants to watch. That's what he wants to watch. Okay. I did not get to do a whole row, but that's okay. That's okay. I worked on it, and I'm happy with that. I got to work on it a little bit. So I got one project done. This one is almost done. All right. Next project, I'm getting a blanket out. You live missing in Rockport. Here, I never needed a car. Yeah. My mom would tell me that she would walk her geese to town when she was little. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, we walked everywhere. We walked everywhere at home. And the thing is, anywhere you walk, you can either step into a bus, step into a train, step into a Straßenbahn, which is like those little trolley trains in town. They're like on the street. What do you call those, trolleys? San Francisco has some similar to that, but they're not quite the same. Ours are really bigger, longer. They look like snakes. 3/4 of the desk is clean. Nice. Awesome. I'm heading out. Hugs. I'll catch the replay. Awesome. Yes. Thank you so much, Nisi, for coming by. A streetcar. Is that what you guys call it? But it's like Straßenbahn. They're really long. They're like really long, and they're going from town to town, not just in town. They actually will take you to other towns. They're like connected. They have like their own little train tracks, but they're little trains. They're not the big trains. They're Straßenbahn. That's a good word for tomorrow, actually. I think I'm going to look that up. What you guys, street train is what it translates to. A municipal railway. Okay, I'm going to look that up. You remember those, right? Yeah, but they're kind of like, I mean, you can hear everything more. It's kind of more, it reminds me of like a roller coaster train. That's kind of what it reminds me, like an enclosed roller coaster, like tram. Yeah. But then we have trains. We have fast trains. We have normal trains. Okay, next project. I was going to work on my prototype, but since I just did shell stitch, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to get this one out. This is a blanket I've been working on, and I hope to get it finished quick soon. And this is for our Trish Pranger. She is also a member and subscriber to my channel. And I am doing the mama stitch with a divider of a double crochet. There you go. Kind of a little glance at that. And I'm using the Loops and Threads Soft Classic, which I think is a sister to the Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Not the same, but very, very similar to it. This is a 4-weight, and this is the color Clay. Look, it matches my nails. It's the color Clay. Now, let's start the last timer. Yes, we will be going over time a little bit. Maybe next time we'll just do 15 minutes, but yeah, maybe we'll do 15 minutes increments. I'm doing the stacked stitch at the edges, so it has a nice straight edge. And it's because of stacked, so it doesn't have any wobbles, because I will not be making a border on this. So that's why I did the stacked stitch at the beginning there. Time for face cloths for Lala. Nice. Where I grew up, it was 5-minute walk to hit the beach. Oh, Julia, that's beautiful. So you like the North Sea or the Atlantic? The Atlantic Ocean or the North Sea, or what else is up there? What other waterways are up there? You need to tell me. How do you do the mama stitch? The mama stitch is Okay, I think I'm doing my next row as a mama stitch. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me get my stacked stitch. It's like a puff stitch, but you go in more. Okay, hold on. Let me get my first one going here. Okay, so you yarn over, get into your stitch, you yarn over once, yarn over, go back in the stitch second time, yarn over, go in a stitch third time, yarn over in the stitch 4 times. So you do the yarn over in the stitch 4 times, you will have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 loops on your hook. You're going to go through 8 of those, yarn over and go through 8, and then you yarn over and go through those 2, and then chain 1, because I'm skipping 1 stitch. So it's kind of like a cluster stitch or a puff stitch with an additional yarn over, and then you don't pull through all of them, you only pull through 7 or through 8 of them, and then finish it up. The Volksmarches, yes. Mine is the Atlantic Ocean, and I miss Julia. The North Sea, yeah, nice. And the North Sea is super cold. It's always cold, but I love the tide and the ebb, the changes. You can go visit the North Sea, and then you can just walk in all the way. I love that. I saw it a lot when I was little. My grandma, she was from Düsseldorf, and Düsseldorf is up north Germany, pretty close to the North Sea. So yeah, so you yarn over once, 2, 3, 4 times, you pull through 8, and then the last 2. So that's pretty much, and they call that the pineapple cluster stitch. So I have a book, one of my stitch books, and they have it in there, and they call it the pineapple cluster stitch. It's kind of like the puff stitch with just a little, but it's still not my mom's stitch. It's very close to her stitch, but she does something else to her stitch that I just cannot figure out. She has like another little twist. It's almost like seriously, I'm going to take a picture, and I've tried Google search, but it's like she puts another little twist, almost like she goes, let me see, goes in and then goes maybe in the back. I don't know. She does something to it. I can't figure it out, but it's pretty close. This stitch comes pretty close to hers. It is a puff stitch with a regular stitch head on it, pretty much. But isn't the puff stitch where you pull through all of them, not just part of them? I thought the puff stitch, you yarn over 3 times and then pull through all and then lock it in. I think there's just a tiny little difference. And I just call it the mama stitch because it just reminds me of hers. Without the little twist, though. She has like another little twist that I just cannot figure out. Have a good day. Yeah, they call it a cluster stitch. They call it the pineapple cluster stitch is what they call it in that book. And I know the book page is 77 because when I got that book, and I want to say it's either in the 200 stitch book or in the stitch book, what do you call it, encyclopedia, but I don't remember the book. But it's on page 77, maybe a yarn under. I don't know. It's like a twist. It's almost like a cross stitch. with that puff on it. I'm like, I have it right here. My daughter's baby blanket that my mom made. She has like, it's almost like a cross stitch on the bottom and then the puff in it. Let's Google that. If somebody has time, Google if there is a crochet stitch with a cross puff stitch. A yarn under creates an X. Does it? Okay, hold on. A yarn under. And then continue my, no. Kind of. It kind of does, but then how do I get the puff stitch in it without being connected to that yarn under? You're on there something. You're onto something there. You're onto something. It is a yarn under, but how can I get the yarn under? How can I get the puff stitch to be just in that yarn under and not attached to the row? Because that's what hers is. It's kind of like floating. It's not attached to the row. The cross is attached to the row, but then the puff stitch is floating on it. I thought about it, but I'm worried that she may feel annoyed if I do that, if I contact Crystal, because she's such a big channel. I'm kind of intimidated, to be honest. I don't know. I want to, I really do, because I think if someone knows, she may. Could it be a modified bouillon? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I have to find out. You know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll take a picture and then just send it to her and say, don't want to bother you. I know you're a busy lady, but maybe you could tell me what the stitch is. It's been bothering me for the last 30 years that I can't figure it out. You don't think she would be annoyed? But in her Facebook group, she doesn't like questions like that. I thought that they don't authorize posts other than her creations. You will do it for me? You think she would be happy? Aw, okay. I'll give it a try. I guess we can try it, right? I mean, it won't hurt to ask, but I just don't want her to be annoyed, get bothered by little old me. You know, and she's so busy with her new yarn and everything. Are you guys excited about that? Have you watched her Nerdy Crocheter video that she's releasing her own bag-a-day crochet yarn? Dyed at home in peace is what she calls it. Bag-a-day crochet, dyed at home in peace. Most English don't understand my accent. It was like a different language. Really, I have noticed there are some British that have a very different accent. What I have problems with sometimes are the real Scottish folks. We have one patient, and I had to learn to understand him. Yes, hand dyed, and I want to try her. It's mercerized merino. Yes, dyed at home peacefully. Yes. Yeah, I'll do that because I have one blanket. I have one of my mom's blankets. It's a white king size with her stitch, just her stitch, the entire blanket, a king size. It's so big. It's so beautiful. And it has a hole from the wash, and I need to fix it. And I would love to figure the stitch out the right way so I can fix it. Yeah, Scottish is, right? Look at the picture I sent you, please. Okay. It's close. It's not it. It's close, but no. The crisscross puff stitch. This one looks kind of slanted, Tank. The one that you sent me looks kind of slanted. Hers is like a perfect little, let me just take a picture of it and show you what I mean. I mean, this blanket is now 17 years old, so it has a little pilling going on, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. Is that a clue or something? Did I miss? What did I miss? The clue about, oops, hold on. Did I do my stitch? Yes. Yeah, this blanket is 17 years old and it has some pilling. I believe she used Super Saver yarn on it from Walmart. I'm pretty sure this was a Walmart because it's really, we washed it many times, and yes, they say it'll soften up with the wash and with detergent. And no, it's still not one of my favorite yarns. I pass. Could the stitch happen in 2 rows? Could the stitch happen in 2 rows? I don't think so. Mm-mm. I think, yes, there is. Yes, it's definitely a 2-row repeat. It's a 2-row repeat. Hello, Lady Crochet. Hello, Manuela. Wie geht's? Guten Morgen or guten Abend. Guten Abend. Fast gute Nacht. It is a 2-row repeat. Definitely. I think she has like a single crochet row going on that they're kind of hanging on. They're anchored in with the cross on the top, and then they're anchored on the other row. Yeah. So it's definitely a 2-row repeat. Yeah. I sure can. I can send you a picture too. Back to we have 7 minutes. But of course, if you guys need to go because it is noon, I know Nisi may be live, perhaps. I know Jaxie comes on at 1 o'clock my time, I believe. So if you have somewhere else to go, I know we went over time. It's been a busy morning for me. I apologize. My members live right before this was short as well because we were so busy already this morning. And it's like going to town with my husband. It's like, look at this, look at this, look at that, look at that. That man was like a little kid. I'm not kidding. He was so excited. I think that was the first time for him in a long time to go to Tulsa, to be honest. Okay, back to the cat. She is not letting me crochet. My cat did that last night. My Gracie, I need to introduce her to you one day. She is so soft. She is so soft. She's gray with a cream underbody. She has that, and I told her last night too when I cuddled her, and I was like, oh, you're so soft. You would make some beautiful yarn. And she just looked at me. She would make some beautiful yarn. Send a picture of the stitch. Okay, well, you guys, I posted the blanket in my post. You have to scroll maybe a year or so. Keep scrolling because I posted that blanket, and I posted a help post to help me find. Maybe you can share the post, and maybe you can look at it and find out. There is a post on my channel about that stitch. You would just have to scroll a little bit. It was probably a good year or 2 ago that I posted that, maybe close to the beginning of my channel. Confuses the heck out of me with you all having different times. I know, girl, I live in America and it still confuses me. I've been here for 26 years now and it still confuses me. I still have to think, okay, East Coast, Central, Mountain. I don't even know why we have that going on. And then there is Pacific. And is there another one? Or is that it? East, Central, Mountain, Pacific. Is there another time zone? I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. You saved that photo? Awesome. Maybe ask around. See if you can figure it out. I will pay a reward if you can figure it out. Like a wanted. I'll pay you a reward. Let's make it a Atlantic. Yeah, that's Eastern. Atlantic is Eastern time. Island time. There you go. Hawaii has their own little time zone too, right? So we got Atlantic or Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific Island. Is that right? We're in Central time. I know I'm in Central with Texas and Kansas and Arkansas and Missouri. Right? Because I know, yeah. I think Arizona has 2 different ones. That's crazy. And in Puerto Rico, oh, we forgot about what are those called? Not states, but they're called, what are they called? Brain fart, help me out. Territories? No. What are they called? Hawaii has another time. Is Hawaii island time? Territories. Oh, it is territories? Okay. Is Alaska not West Coast? Do they have their own time zone? Jeez. See, Julia, I can't even keep up with that, and I live in this country. I just know that our electronics switch time zones automatically, thank goodness, when you travel. You have trouble with one, right? Illusion time. Illusion? Some illusion. Did I say that right? Never been to Hawaii. Arrow Lover says, geez, same. Guam is a territory. Guam, Puerto Rico. Isn't there another one? Don't we have 3? Do we have 3 territories? Time zones were created by the train companies to avoid crashes. Makes sense. I hate daylight savings time. Yeah, I don't like it either. I'd love to go to Hawaii. Yeah, me too. But I would want to have to go home to Germany before I go anywhere else. Before I go anywhere else, I need to go home because I am very, very, very homesick. Very homesick. And I think my family's going to have a hard time bringing me back home. Back here. We really need to go for like 2 or 3 weeks next time. Water on all sides, no thank you. As long as you have a boat, you would be okay. Boat, like a little boat, like a canoe, like Moana. Jess, our little Moana island girl. But no, I don't know. I've seen some beautiful islands. Some beautiful places. Asia, I hope you get to go home soon. Yeah, me too. It's just, there's a timer. There's the timer, and time goes by so darn fast. Didn't get to finish a whole row, almost. It is just so much fun to be with you guys, and I hope you guys were more efficient, more successful in doing some projects than me. I got one done. This one is going to be done. This is going to get wrapped up and get sent off. My baby dress should be done pretty soon. You always wanted to go to Germany. Wouldn't it be awesome if we could organize something where we all could travel together? Oh my gosh. I was dreaming about that. We could go to the yarn stores and just go and just sit in the cafeteria at lunchtime and have a Prosecco and chips and just enjoy the Oh, it's so nice. You have no idea. Yes, still planning on going to the Dallas Fiber Fest. Yes, yes, that's Linda. Yes, I turned in my time off request. I sure did. I have not gotten any complaints from anyone, so I should be able to travel there on that Thursday night, be there for Friday, Saturday, and then come back on that Sunday. So, best years of your childhood, Germany. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. You guys, I don't know who is next. Who is on right now? Yes, DFW. Yes, that is September the 19th, Jess. Yes, we're going. I don't have any tickets to any of the shows, but I want to go and just take it all in and just experience it, just see it, meet up with everybody that's going. Oh, Julia, I'm so happy you can crochet too. Awesome. So who is live? Who is on right now? Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome, Jess? Absolutely. Yes, that would be wonderful. Yeah, anybody knows anybody going on live right now? Let's see. I got one little, I was going to say something real fast while you're still here. So we have Sabrina. She gave a sticker. Okay. I am not setting any goals for these lives. I am not expecting anything. But if it so happens that somebody feels generous, I am starting a incentive or a little perks wheel for these wrapping it up 1, 2, 3 with Michi segment. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going to use Nightbot. So if you were chatting in the chat, you don't even have to be here, but I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if my lovely Denise is here, if she can help, or even Tank, if somebody can help, because I don't have my pen. Wait, I do have a pen. I thought I did. But I can just come back to it. I was told that I can do the Nightbot winner thing. So I do winner, exclamation point, and then Nightbot should be giving me a name, right? Or is it exclamation winner? Am I doing it right? I don't know. I don't see Nightbot working. Am I doing it right? Ah, thank you. Exclamation first. And then I'm going to pick a few and they will go on a wheel. For being here, there it is. Dimitra, Naked Snail, you are going on the wheel with Sabrina. And we're going to make this wheel and I'm going to pick 2 more. I'm going to pick 3 like this. And they're going to go on the wheel. And then we're just going to, at the end of a month, at the end of the month, we're just going to spin the wheel for a little surprise. You confused what's going on, what I'm doing? Since I'm not setting any goals. Scandalous creation, Sandra, congratulations. I'm not creating any goals. And I thought I want to do something as like a little incentive, as a little perk. Be here. Do some projects with me on these wrapping it up 1, 2, 3 segment. And then we'll make a little wheel. And I'm not asking for any super chats or super stickers, but if they happen, they will go on that wheel as well. So I'm going to do 1 more and then we're calling it quits. There you go. You know how Mara, she has a certain word that she uses and then it gets picked, but I don't want to overwhelm the chat and I don't have time for that. So I thought at the end, Mimi loves crochet. All right. So we have our 4 people that are going on the wheel. Yay. And that's what we're going to do every time we meet. Yay. Awesome. So we have our Sabrina. That was so kind of you. Thank you so very much. And then we have our 3 that will go on the wheel. Yay. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to just have Nightbot pick a few, and you have to be active in the chat, I understand, because Nightbot has to be able to know that you are here. You're whipping, not chatting, but at least once. I think you have to just chat at least once and it picks it up. So, yeah. I mean, we could come up with a word, but then it's just too time consuming and all that. So I think if the super chats and super stickers happen, they will go on it automatically, but I'm not setting any goals. And then we're just going to have Nightbot pick a few. That's it. All right. Okay. And there will be not any replays. Well, I don't know. Should we do a replay? I think we could. We could do a replay word. But instead of pulling replays, let's do that. Leave a comment. Leave a comment as well. Use the word. What word could we use for this? Let's use project. I used that with my members earlier. Let's use it. Tell me what projects, or let's do this. Tell me what projects you worked on during the segment today. Leave me a comment, and then I will have the random comment picker pick one as well, and I will add them to the wheel as well. Yeah, let's do that. If you would like to, leave a comment. Tell me what projects you liked, you worked on today. What did you like? Did you like this segment? Should we make changes? Could we improve it somehow? Let me know. Let me know your opinions and critiques. Brochen. Michi, I found out your mama stitch. Jeremy, if you did, you're going to get a super prize. You're going to get a super prize. You're going to have to let me know. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. If you did, I'm going to cry. Yeah. So it's a treble puff two together. What? It's a treble puff two together. Okay. We're going to have to try that out, you guys. A treble puff two together. Never heard of that one. And that gets the cross and everything. Okay, you need to try that stitch and make a swatch and then show me. Yes. Okay, so you got two things. Please leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what projects you worked on, and then I will have the random comment picker choose someone out of those comments to go onto the wheel. This is going to be a perks wheel for those that Nightbot picks at the end of each show. And if there's any super chats and super stickers, they will go on that wheel as well. All right, off to tea ready. Okay, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. I hope so too, Julia. That would be amazing. Never heard of this stitch before, but it sounds complicated. A treble puff what? A treble puff two together. A treble puff two together. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. Okay, yes, kindness matters. Love you guys. It was so great to be with you guys. So let's go on. I was told Nisi is on, so you can go check her out. And later on, there's going to be so many people. Jaxie will be on. Granny D will be on. I think Matt and Rebecca are coming on. There will be trivia with Pam's Crafty Heart. There will be trivia later. Crochet Crowd has a video for that stitch. I'm on it. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to watch it. Yes, I hope everybody. And Panda, are you playing game later? Are you going to play your aliens later? I'll have fun at Walmart, Linda. I do not envy you. That is one place I have to talk myself into. I have to work myself up to go to Walmart. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was so great to have you. And if you're not subscribed, if you would consider subscribing, I would love that. And notification bell so you will be notified. But yeah, we will. Mama G and D's Creative Hands. Yeah, I mean, Saturdays is busy. Juan the Yarn Addict. I mean, Saturdays is busy. So, Rebecca, hello. You can watch replay. Yes, watch replay. All right. Need panda time tonight? Yes. Okay. All right, you guys. I love you guys. As always, take care. Stay safe. Make good choices. And be kind to yourself and one another. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Sunday fun day. Cheers. Cheers. I don't have an outro set. Let's add that. There we go. Tschüss.